Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about why modern relationships do not work nowadays. So, modern relationships do not work because men and women do not understand what their roles are, right? And I'm probably going to piss a lot of people off, and this video is probably going to be very controversial, but I'm going to speak plainly and truthfully throughout the rest of this video. Men are supposed to work like horses. Men are supposed to provide. Men are supposed to do the work that sucks, do the work that's boring, do the work that is stressful, thankless, because at the end of the day, men know that if they're providing, right, if they're, paying for all the bills, they're paying for everything, and the woman is staying at home, if that's what we're supposed to do, right? If this is our roles as men and women in relationships, right? If this is how it's supposed to work, then men need to be the ones to work. The men need to be the providers. Men need to be the leaders. Men need to create value, be valuable in society. And as a result, women will respect men, right? But right now, we have a society where men aren't the leaders, men aren't the providers, men don't care, men are checking out from the dating world, men are checking out from the workforce, and as a result of that, you see the chaos in the women, right? Like in the book Bliss of the Celibate by Julian Lee, it's a book on sexual transmutation, sexual continence, and he basically states that men are women are the receptacle of men. So like, if men are lost, if men are addicted, if men are weak, if men don't provide, if men are just layabouts and don't care, then as a result of men's feminization through addiction, through sloth, through just overall like laziness and weakness, then women will by default become masculine because they have no choice, right? As a result of men being weak, women become more masculine, right? And they don't want to, right? Like, this generation of girls who all want to be boss babes and want to be independent, that's all empowering them in a sense that it makes them feel better about the shit that they have to deal with, right? Because men aren't the ones providing as much as we used to, right? Now, obviously, there are some men that do provide and have families and stuff like that, but I would argue that that's the minority, not the majority in today's day and age, right? So it really starts out with that, right? And if men aren't strong, if men are weak, if men are addicted, then women aren't going to be just sitting around here like all attracted and submissive and wanting to, just be wives, right? Like it's not going to work. They're not going to respect men. They're not going to want to be with men. They're not going to be aroused, attracted, and they're not going to love us, right? Like and it sucks, but that's the truth. Like, and I'm speaking to men here, but it's like, it starts with us, right? Like, because again, they are the receptacle of us. If we're not leading, if we're not providing, if we're not learning how to fix things, learning how to fight, learning how to be competent in our bodies and in our minds, right? Like, how can a woman sit there and be like, oh yeah, like that's a man worth submitting to, right? Because women have to remember, they're the weaker vessel, right? Like, they have a lot to lose when it comes to pregnancy, right? Like, they can't necessarily just be with any guy, get pregnant, and then bam, right? Like, I mean, you see it nowadays with a lot of like baby mamas and baby daddies and shit, but like, women, there's a lot of risk, right? Like, if you're a girl and you get with a guy and he gets you pregnant, but he's not the guy that is going to be the one to, provide and do all the things that a strong man should be doing, then how's that relationship going to flourish and even turn into a marriage, right? So, I mean, that's kind of like the foundation, but as far as women go, that's really like the man side of the equation, like the men's side of the equation. Women have this mindset nowadays, I think it's still pertinent, like even with guys who have money and are valuable and are in shape and are smart and charismatic, they still have this idea that they're the prize, And I'm here to say that that's just not the case. I hate to say that, and that's not to denigrate women, but in a relationship, like, the person who has the resources, who has the money, is typically the one who's harder to replace, right? And usually if the guy is making shit tons of money, right, like, he's a rare commodity. He's not necessarily an easy guy to come around. So in a sense, like, if you're thinking you're the prize in the relationship when you're dating a guy who is statistically proven rarer than you, then you've got it backwards, right? And a lot of girls who want to get married, right, like, or yeah, like, they want to get married, they want like the full-on commitment. They want the commitment, but they don't want to do the work that comes with the commitment. Like, as a guy, listen, right, I'm gonna put it this way: we have to earn our ability to provide through hard work, through years of learning, through years of acquiring skill sets, through years of investing our money, through trials, tribulations, through suffering, through boredom, stress, loneliness, right? Okay. And once we get to that point where we have enough money to provide, the woman needs to understand what it took for a man to actually get in that position and realize, hold on, I actually have to earn my keep here. This isn't like, you're like the job, right? And it's like, you're like interviewing the girl for the job, basically, right? And it's like, if the girl doesn't meet certain qualifications, or she doesn't exhibit qualities that are fit for the job, are you going to hire her? Are you going to promote her to that marriage status, right? Like, no, because she doesn't exhibit the qualities of a woman who is worthy of marriage, right? Like, girls want to be married, women want to be married, but they don't want to be wives, right? And they also want to be married, but they don't want to be mothers. So it's a weird dynamic where it's like a job, right? Like, if I want to be like a boss or CEO in a company, right, I can want the title, but I also have to understand what comes with the title, right? Work comes with the title. Responsibility comes with the title. Doing things that are uncomfortable at times comes with the title. Dealing with bullshit at times comes with the title, right? And I think we live in a twisted world where especially women think that they're entitled to a guy who's gone through the mud to get where he needs to be financially and be able to provide, but at the same time think that it's okay to just like be a layabout or be like the center of the world and like expect the guy to like sit here and deal with all the shit while you're not doing anything to better his life or make his life easier. And again, that's where female selfishness kind of hurts them to a degree, right? Like, because females generally are more solipsistic, they are more selfish because they have to be, because they have to protect their offspring, right? So it's really, even as a woman, they're looking at guys not really in a way as like, hey, like, I'm pleasing my guy. It's like, I'm pleasing my guy so my kid is safe. Does that make sense? Like, I'm providing for him, I'm making his life easier so that he doesn't leave me, so that my kid is safe. Does that make sense? Like, that's kind of the evolutionary psychology behind like why women are more selfish and more solipsistic. So again, I mean, there's a lot that goes into this. This is kind of just me like brushing the surface here, but yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, it starts off with guys. You know, like I started off with in the beginning of this video, most of the problems will be solved when guys get their shit together, right? Like, I can sit here, like, again, it's cool to like bash women, it's cool to like blame them and say that they're not submissive and that they don't want to do the things that are required of them when it comes to being married. But at the same time, you know, you have to look and be like, damn, we need more stronger men, we need more financially competent men, we need more men who are able and capable and reliable to provide for a family and lead in a relationship, right? That's really what it comes down to. I mean, you're still gonna have issues, of course, like there's always problems in relationships, but as far as the foundation, that's where it starts, right? Like, the relationship doesn't exist if these two things aren't at least acknowledged and applied as you progress in life, right? So anyways, guys, that's it. That's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.